Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Welcome to the final lazy Sunday book flip through of the year. Next year, because I'm running out of books to show you, so next year I'll still be doing a lazy Sunday, but it won't be every single week. It'll be, you know, when I've got a new book. So today we're going to take a look at the Victorian Flower album, which is by Henry Terry. We have had a bit of a flip through before on a haul video, but yeah, we'll just go through this one a little bit slowly. So here we are. The colours of the most lovingly pressed flowers fade, and the vivid joys of childhood are all too mistily remembered, but for two little girls and a boy in Oxfordshire, their Victorian papa made one spring and summer in 1873 this perfect keepsake. Here are captured in watercolour and held in all their glory the wildflowers for which the children had hunted in the meadows, as bright as the day that they was picked. No impressionism here, but exquisitely faithful recordings, portraits of their treasures, such as children would have loved to have had. Here is a sense of wonder and a humble bug loss. Here the excitement of discovery of the exotic that had seeded itself so bravely on the Bishop of Oxford's lawn. The Latin as well as English names are duly recorded for the children's improvement, and there is no academic arrangement by species or by alphabet. We see them just as they was brought triumphantly into the house each day. Bring this book into any room and there comes with an air almost the scent of summer, as that did for the publisher who happened upon it on a bookshop where it had been brought by a descendant of Henry Terry for advice on rebinding of this family treasure. Wow. It you know, now I've started to read the blurbs, it surprises me how much of these things would have totally gone undiscovered if it hadn't been, you know, some family member had found it or something like that. We'd have never, you know, have had this book. So yeah, beautiful. So it starts off, we've got some beautiful writing. I'm guessing that's a poem. I don't know if you can see this side. It's got all little drawings in the writing. So it's like the parts of a flowering plant. I wish I could read that, but it would really hurt my eyes. So this is the father like giving the book to the children. And then we've got a foreword. So I'm guessing this is one of the children. And here we go. So the beautiful pages, are they? No, they're not glued in. They looked as if they was glued in. So you can take these massive double pages out, which gives you lots of scope. Yeah, when you put them in journals and stuff, you've got enough room to be able to fold them over and make little side tucks and things like that. You could even back them and make these into some kind of folio. So, and it's just full. It's really, really very pretty. And so, and even though it's quite muted, it is still very, very colourful. There's a lot more childlike images, which I really like. I did some journals using these, and I did the flower fairies in it, and I think it went really nice because yeah, they've got like a childlike quality to them. I think they're quite quite chunky pictures, aren't they? But they are all beautiful. So obviously you can fussy cut them out, make some great tags. That's very nice. Lots of staining in the book, which I really like. So the colour is very similar to Edith Holden. It's not as thick a paper as Edith Holden, but it's still, you know, a nice size paper. So these are ideal for, you can have these as, you know, tuck spots. Just take sections out, or tags. Yeah. Blossom's beautiful. That's a really nice page, isn't it? Yeah, and say I did my covers out of these, and then I think I just literally just folded them over. I think I cut them down slightly, but yeah, that's all I did, and then backed it with some craft card. And there was nice little journals. I think I made 4 of them. So I had used my other book. I think I've got about 10 pages left. So I wanted to repurchase this one, because I think it's a very nice one to own. It's like absolutely stacks of pages. Obviously, you know, depending on what you're doing with it, you're going to lose some of the back pages, but you know, a lot of them, I mean, I'd definitely use that side rather than that side. That's a beautiful one. So I think that's what I would do, is I started taking it apart. If I wanted some tags, I would look at the pages that I didn't mind losing the backs. If I liked both of them, then I would look at them as having them in pages inside a journal. And because there's plenty of them, I'm sure you're not gonna, you know, lose your favourites. That's very pretty, Iris. Look at this one. That's beautiful. Probably do a cover of a file folder in that, because I don't think you get many portrait ones. I think they mainly landscape ones. Lots of little butterflies and dog rose. It's very pretty. It's surprising the difference of colour in the background, but I guess it's whatever you painted on. You know, you probably use different papers and all the rest of it if it was done over time. That's pretty. That's a really nice page. So the writing's very, very nice on them. It looks like the I forget, but the English name's the second one down. There's another portrait one right there, another here. So yeah, I think I would use them as for file folders. Absolutely love that. That'd make a fab cover. Yep. So you'd have the thistles on both sides then. Very nice. So, can you believe what year did it say it was? 1873. Wow, and I think it didn't come into copyright, like be published, sorry, till the 70s. So, yeah. So it's lucky that it saw light of day. So the greens are very, very lush in it. That's really nice. Another nice tall one. I like this. It's a nice one too. So I don't know if at the beginning in the foreword, look at that, if it says, you know, whereabouts. It did say a little bit, didn't it, whereabouts it was, or did it just say, oh, Oxford? Yeah, the Bishop of Oxford's lawn. Yeah, so it's a very British book, UK book. If it's from Oxford, the lawns of Oxford, how fabulous! But they've got wonderful lawns in Oxford. Can't believe they've got so many different. I bet there isn't this many varieties now. But some have died out. But yeah, you're absolutely spoilt for choice of the images. That's a really nice picture. And that one. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. The common monk's hood. That's beautiful. Just looks like a fairy's come along and just painted the outline. Look at these berries, acorns. Now these are very nice pictures. Could have used those in my autumn things. And we've got some more lovely writing, and then we've got all the lists of flowers and insects. Yeah, published in 1974. So yes, there's a lot in there. 96, 113 different ones. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'll just measure it, but as you can see, it is. It is a massive book. It is 10 3/4 inches wide, which is 27 centimeters, and height it is 8 3/4 inches, which is just over about 22.5 centimeters. So that's a Victorian flower album by Henry Terry. Did get this from Amazon. A few months ago it had shot up in price. I think it was going for around £30, which is, you know, about $39. And then it dropped, and I don't know if I ended up paying about £7, so about $10. But yeah, because I'd had it before, I did know that it was definitely worth the money. So you want to keep an eye out for that one. So thank you very much to all those who have been watching the Lazy Sunday. I've really enjoyed them, and it actually just gives me time to sit down and look through the books. You know, I'm so busy, just have a flick through, and until I'm actually using them for a project, yeah, I just don't have time to flick through them. So it's been nice having that time just to sit down and just have a look at all these pretty things. And it feels so nice to look through them. I used to be a massive reader until I was diagnosed with the fibromyalgia, but now I find it very difficult to make sense of a lot of written text, and my memory is no good. So when I've read, you know, a few pages and then I go back the following day, I've not got a clue what's going off. And I carried on trying to read for quite a long time, because I used to read a lot of like true crime and not just true crime, but kind of thriller type things, suspense and things. And yeah, I did keep trying, and I used to, you know, get through a book a month type thing, and I got a big box in my bedroom with, you know, books that I'd bought that I was getting around to reading and stuff. But yeah, I kept trying and I just couldn't. I ended up having a monthly magazine, what was like a crime thing, and that was a lot better because it was just a story, you know, on a double page spread, so I could read it all and then just forget about it. But you know, I didn't have to then go back to it and think, oh, who's who and stuff. So it's been really nice still being able to buy books and have them and touch them and flick through them, because I don't think there's any better feeling really than having a book in your hand and flicking the pages. And I mean, as much as I do love a brand new hardback book, I think it's also fabulous to hold something in your hand that other people have held. Yeah, I like the feeling that it evokes. It's very nice. So yeah, it's nice to have books again and to look through them. And obviously I can look through these and I've not got to really remember who's who and what's what. All I've got to do is remember, you know, the pretty pictures and colours and things like that. So thank you so much. I know a lot of you have really enjoyed me doing this, because I think, well, hopefully it's giving you an idea of what to use books for and what books to look out for. And like I say, we are at the end now of 2020, so I won't be carrying on a weekly Sunday. I'll just pop them up on a Sunday whenever I get a new book. Otherwise I'm just gonna have to keep buying books just to do one every Sunday. I think we've never enough gone through my books what are still in a full state. Obviously I don't want to really show you books that I've already started ripping pages out and things. So I wish you all a very happy new year. Let's hope it's you know, gonna be a good one for us. I think it's going to take a while for any normality to take effect, so I think we just all need to, you know, be patient and yeah, just keep thinking happy thoughts. It will end eventually. Life will go on. We've just got to be patient about it. So in the meantime, get yourself a book and just lose yourself in it. And that's the best thing I used to like about reading, that you could read it and just, you know, lose yourself into the story. But you know, now you can just lose yourself into these beautiful illustrations. So that is me for now, and I shall see you very soon. Bye for now.